何人様に迷惑かけまくってんだ、これ。
So initially I had concerns about trying to do a video like this, and now I just have outright regret because, oh my god, he's a chunky boy. When they said life size, they weren't kidding. What you're seeing on screen here really does this adorable freaking plushie no favors, but in that regard, you are very welcome. To It's hard to call it an unboxing because this thing didn't arrive in a box in the traditional sense. The box that it was in is the box it was shipped in, and then it was just in a plastic bag. So as it like, and I don't mean like a supermarket plastic bag, but rather like if you got it from a claw machine or an amusement park, you know, one of those sort of with that sort of plastic covering to keep him safe and protected. But overall, I love this. I'm just going to go out and say it now. I do love him. He's my chunky boy, my favorite Digimon in life-size form, and it's great because he sits beside me while I work, and, you know, in my head, I have somebody to talk to while I'm working from home during this during this unprecedented time while the world is on fire and every facet of everything I'm into is just burning and not being very kind right now. I guess we might say. But enough dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Let's get into sort of the overall look at the plush. I mean, this is Wormmon, rookie level Digimon. And he's adorable. I love the stitching on the body for the different parts. I love his little claws. His arms, he looks like he wants a hug. They're posable to an extent, but not overly so. But I sent a photo to a friend, and she was just like, he looks like he wants a hug. Please hug him for me. And I'm just, yep, that is no problem. I will give him all the hugs. Really good stitching in the mouth here. I love the eyes. If we just get a look up at his eye here, and just how multi-layered everything is. The different blues, just the really heavy stitching, the shines in the eye, the pupil, the iris. I love all the attention to detail in the coloring. Even the little symbol on his head, really good. I need to just take a small scissors to this, but I don't want to play with it because obviously, you know, I don't want to unravel the stitching. So a little scissor job, it'll be fine. Again, the same with the eye, just incredibly detailed. His ears, if I pull the camera back, very floppy. You know, he's just, look at that little face. Tell me he's not the most precious thing, I dare you. Some good stitching in the sections here, so you can see how it was built. And then if we turn him around, oh my god, this is where it gets wild. So if we turn him around, there's the body, and he's got a big old tail with his little stingers on the back. But as you can see, he's very top heavy, which makes posing him kind of awkward. So if I just flip him around here, I've only got a few minutes to sort of look at this before I have to go back to work. So it's a good stitch job. You know, you definitely see, like, he definitely looks like a worm, or a caterpillar, more so a caterpillar, with all these different sections. And then his big old butt. I can't really say a whole lot other than just I love the attention to detail. We we've got a tag here to show that he's part of the Stuffed Collection Limited, Digimon Adventure 02 from Mega House. Some legal Sharpenflarb, you know, choking hazards, not suitable for ages, blah blah blah. On the tag then, Mega House 2020, made in China. Yeah, no, like, and he's just fallen over there. That, like, that would be my only complaint, is the head. Because again, as I say, it does make posing him kind of awkward. Let me see, can I zoom out? No. So along the neck there, you can see it when we bring him around. Like, his head is a completely different section to the rest of his body. It doesn't come off, to my knowledge, nor would I want to try and decapitate the poor plushie. But I think it can be, you know, it's really just to sort of give it room to be adjusted. You can't really see what I'm doing there because I've only 2 set of hands and I've nowhere else to pull the tripod back to. So if we just leave him in a corner there and bring him back, he looks fine because I'm after messing with the sort of the sections between the head and the main body, and now he's upright. But like this, the slightest, if I can't bring him forward. Boof. Nah, he's just a sleepy Wormmon. And if I sit him back up, his big old mallet can push him too far back the other way. So I'm getting a new shelving unit, which is why I'm filming at such an awkward angle as well. It's going to go in behind me. And I want to put him up on the very top. But I'd be very worried about just putting anything near him, because I'd be also afraid that he might fall forward and off the shelving. So, like, it's a 10 out of 10 plush, especially for the price. However, if I had to knock it down to maybe an 8 or a 9, it would mostly be because of the head. So let's just get his ears out of the way. And there he is. But, like, I mean, with those big eyes and just an adorable little face, I mean, I can't be mad at him. It's not the plush's fault. It's a design flaw. But, you know, they worked with what they could, and I'm glad it even exists, because they could have easily gone, Vmon, or, you know, somebody else undeserving. And since I missed out on the Mekumon, one of these, very happy to even have this at all, especially because he's my favorite. So I do want to thank Meg and all the viewers who donated over my birthday so that I could get this. So I just want to thank everybody who was involved in, you know, in bringing this adorable chunk home. Oh, and there he goes again. You see what I mean? But he deserves all the cuddles, because Wormmon's a good boy, and if you watch Adventure 02 for any reason, it should be for Wormmon. So I do wonder, like, if I mess with these a bit more, can I distribute his weight a bit more? As you can see, it does like, these do curl in. They don't have a wide range of motion, but they are posable. So maybe it's a case of and then the bottom one here, just bring that out a bit. Okay, yeah, that's a bit better. His head's still tilted back a bit further than I would like, but yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Overall, it's fantastic. It came with one of these Shikishi board with new artwork by Kenji Watanabe. I hope I've said that right. You know, who's the character artist for the franchise, a monster designer. So it's new artwork by Kenji here. And this, a proper one of these, like the actual artwork was given out. I don't remember if it was a raffle or for as a tournament prize or something to that effect. One lucky person got like the actual artwork, and then for the release of the plush itself, they included prints of it. So I think it looked great in a frame. I haven't even touched the back plastic. This has not been out of the plastic since I got it yesterday. So just to give you a good look at it there. And then there's nothing special about the back. It's just kind of glittery. Oh, the vacuum. Lovely. Housemates. No concern for my work. Speaking of work, I gotta get back, so I'll leave you guys to it. Sorry about the vacuum cleaner. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, and hopefully I will see you later on for some live streams. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.